Do you know what the worst thing about streaming off the Twitch app is directly? The second worst thing is, yeah, the no overlays thing for sure. The first worst thing is every time I start the stream button and I hit stream IRL, the camera is always facing me. And if you're looking chopped on any particular day, Twitch app is gonna be the first to tell you. I kind of redid the trunk a little bit. Are you guys feeling this? I didn't get to stream last Saturday, and I think if you delete clips, you got to delete the whole thing, so I might just delete this particular section or just mute it out later, because like this is embarrassing information that I'm sharing. But like, I think a big part of the brand of this channel was like, wow, this car trunk seems so cool until, you know, you really think about it, and I'm sure it's a lot of upkeep and it probably smells, and like, I don't know, bro, for 5 years I've done pretty good, but I made a fatal mistake where I had like this mat like right under the food right here, and I think it was like collecting moisture, like food or something, so there was like some mildew like just straight up growing in the trunk, and I had to like take everything out. I had to scrub the hell out of that. It was a process, and I think I learned a lot. I'll never admit to it. If you guys ever call me out on it, you know, I will deny you 100%. Hey bud, yeah, we hear you, in case you were wondering. You guys, the stream looks good, you know, you guys can hear. Cool thing about Yapper, he's like the perfect audio test. Yapper, I'm trying to test the mic. Can you hit me with a, yeah? That must mean audio is working. Oh, very nice, very nice. Ooh, encore. All right, guys, welcome to Cats and Chat, episode 9 million. You know how it goes. We're gonna cat and we're gonna chat. We're feeding kitters. Well, we're gonna do one at a time, and I imagine it's gonna be this. I can't even call him fat, man. That's the thing about my ops. They are so successful in every manner that I can't call him ugly. I can't call him fat. Like, he's doing pretty good in life, and that's the best kind of revenge, you know? Why the hell are my veins popping out, dude? My blood pressure is through the damn roof. These cats stress me the hell out. I like the idea of, like, because we can't understand Yapper, in my head, he's just a heckler. Like, if I'm ever trying to riff, you see what I mean? Like, I'm literally trying to describe him as a heckler, and he's heckling me in the middle of the joke where I'm calling him a heckler. Anyways, let's get some cans out. I did merge some cans that... Oh, hi. Yeah, go ahead. This is your trunk, too. I did merge cans that weren't... She's just rubbing on me. Buy me a drink first, am I right? I did merge cans that have names and that don't, that were from a different donation that didn't have a note. I don't think it's relevant to Twitch. I think it's more a TikTok thing, so I plan to do a video with that, but it looks cool. Oh, I just booped the shit out of her. Honestly, this is the part where I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? But she's acting like nothing happened. We need the instant replay for that, dude. I'm pretty sure like it's not really as metallic as you would think a can would be, but it's still a boop, man, and she took it like nothing. This is the perfect stream to start power scaling the cats, you know? I think she's higher up on the list. Christasicus, I don't know if you're in the chat, but we're gonna start with you. All right, so he gets fed last. It says like 55% rain today, and I went through the individual time slots for like, oh shit, when can a guy like me expect rain? And it is clear for the next 24 hours, but it still says 55% rain. And I'm sick of pretending like I know what the weather app like is trying to say, you know? Los Angeles, yeah, that seems likely. That's like Southern California. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they blow up when I'm thinking about you. You know, no, when I'm thinking about you. You know, no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me too? Do ya, or do you not? Finish the lyric, shot. Honor, bro. Oh, I want you to guess the situation this guy is in, bro. Dude, Yapper's just like yelling at people and then like freaking them out. Big scaring the hose energy, man. If scaring the hose was a cat. I hear the climate of LA pretty dry. Like this is probably one of the oldest sentiments like I share on the channel. Every month, at least once, I gotta bring up I hate aridity, and then it turns into I hate California. you know? And then I have to, after maybe 10 minutes of discussion, I think, okay, maybe not all of California. I think Northern California is actually really cool. It's just kind of the Southern Hemisphere California that it portrays itself as like a beach paradise, but it's actually just a desert with some cliffs that happens to connect to the ocean, but has barely any waterways or riversides with the exception of San Francisco, which is mainly just a bay, but it counts. I'm kind of like evil Red Hot Chili Peppers, you know, like anti-Red Hot Chili Peppers be like, man, California's not all that. If you want to MAGA Floridian, you just got to say, my temperatures can occasionally go down under 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And then that puts me in my place. And then like the discussion is over at that point. High 40s, low 50s here during winter? The hell, those numbers like mean nothing to me because I'd never see them on my weather app, bro. The only time I see a number like that is like, oh, I accidentally set my weather app to Hollywood, California, not Hollywood, Florida. Jet. That's the, like, it's only accidental that I'll stumble into numbers like that in terms of Fahrenheit, you know? I was just in Tampa in July and it wasn't really humid at all. How is Tampa? Like, I'm trying to road trip to every part of Florida and I haven't gotten to that part yet because it is multiple different layers, right? You know, there's Tampa and then there's St. Petersburg and then north of that you got, I don't know, other shit. There's a raccoon in the center of the screen right now kind of lurking about, which I think is rad. And I talked about this in the last stream. I thought it would be so fun if we do the cat sanctuary. We got like 80 cats that we're streaming with like every day while we're doing cats and chat, but out of the 80 cats there's like one raccoon. And you have those chatters that are like, what the hell, what's a raccoon doing here? And then I'm like, what are you talking about, man? It's a cat. He's just like a different breed. He just looks a little bit different from the rest, and we're not going to treat him differently by any means. I wouldn't visit Tampa as a vacation. I wouldn't even visit Tampa as a Florida resident. You get what I'm saying, brother? I haven't been there, and I live in the damn state since I was like 4 years old. So when is the right time to visit Tampa? Tampa heads in the chat be like, we got to get this guy. I'm making the 3-hour road trip and I'm throwing eggs at his damn fence of the nursery, man. Genuine, it is actively raining. Or is it raining or is the sprinkler system on? Because those things are... No, I think it's rain. I'm looking up. I'm looking at the sprinklers and some of those are touching me. I'm also looking up and there are discernible pellets of water coming from the sky as well, which is fine. Dude, Silvermine does not like me. I'm just turning the camera her direction and she's like, I'm out of here, man. Why don't you taste them and tell? So, okay, crazy that literally what I was about to say was like what I was leading into, you know? I was gonna do like a little video series of like to raise awareness for the cat sanctuary project. Hey, I can't have you like being weird to them. Also, all right, I gotta change my angles up, man. God damn, that Florida sky is blinding. Also, so is the grass. I can't even tell what blade of grass is like messing up the focus. Anyways, yeah, the video series was gonna be like me taste testing some Friskies or some shit to like raise awareness for the channel, and I just take a spoonful and I like let it sit on my palate and I give like an honest review. I start tier listing the damn flavors, you know, like I'm Bobbish. You know, there's a YouTuber called Bobbish that like we occasionally watch, and honestly, bro, nothing against him. It's just like that kind of content of tier listing this and that over and over again. Once you've seen 12, it's kind of like I get the vibes. Maybe I'm just not in the phase. Like maybe in a year from now I'll have so much content that I can binge, but like for right now I'm taking a Bobbish break, a BB if you will. Holy shit, it is pouring right now. I'm not ending the stream. We're gonna push through this rain. Anyways, bro, he'll eat like frozen Trader Joe's pasta or whatever, and he'll tier list it, you know, which is awesome. I'm gonna do that with cat food. And I'm gonna see if it picks off. If you guys let this fumble, I'm gonna hate you guys like not forever, but for like a good amount of time, and you guys are not gonna be able to name cats or be as involved as you once were because you let me flop. While me simmering cat food in my damn mouth, like that is not the time to let my post fail. You all have to rally. What the hell? I'm literally just sitting here. Like I'm arched over so that my back takes most of the rain. What the hell? I think I know why it said 55% chat. Holy shit. What? Damn, Wolf, you got some balls. It's literally raining. He's like, I don't care. All right. Yeah, man, take a bite. I'd say this is the only time he can't get pestered by damn Yapper, bro. It is a beautiful ambience, though. I'm going to let you guys relish in this for a little bit, okay? No mustard. Actually, you know, not to interrupt the beautiful moment because I love Wolfie content, but I'm having like a light bulb moment because I was thinking at the start of the stream and overall in between this week, holy shit, man. The sprinklers are like, whoa. Okay, how it's spinning like that is not how it looks in actuality. You know that, what's that effect? When like you're recording a helicopter and it looks like it's not even moving, like it looks like the blades are perfectly still because the FPS of your recording and the FPS of the propeller spinning is like exactly the same. So it looks like it's just hovering instead of actually spinning. That's like kind of happening right now. By the way, as I'm pointing this out, I'm getting soaked. Anyways, I was wondering how the hell mold would like form in my car. And obviously the little blanket or whatever I had here didn't help. It just kind of retained like more moisture than already was retained. But look at this, bro. The sprinklers are just pouring shit into my car, man. What's the point of sprinklers if it's actively raining right now? Am I right or am I right, chat? Thank you so much, Panda. I don't know what flavor this is. Chicken. I think if you don't know, like if I ever don't tell you what flavor I'm putting on the tray, it's safe to just assume it's... Oh. Well, my fault. The most surveillance cat of all time. Like, that's such a big part of her personality that you, as a chat, could have leaned with, and you guys were like, she's a silver cat. Let's call her Silver Vine. Holy shit, man. What was I thinking? Years ago, I was, like, so damn naive that I was like, oh, yeah, I should let the community name the cats, and, aw, they missed the mark again. I'm sure they'll do better next time. Oh, shit, now we have a cat called Travis Scottburger. Whoa, I didn't even move that time. She just heard the name Travis Scottburger and it freaked her out, man. It's like, what do you mean that could have been me? She's a very pretty cat, though. If you don't like her, you will die. I felt kind of like a loser. Like, I feel like if you get stung by a bee at like age 9, you're getting made fun of. If you're not stung by a bee at age 26, like you're 1/4 of your way into your life and like, you know, that's a little weird. Like, what do you mean you never... That's like a pretty big experience for a huge sum of the population. You're the one missing out at that point. Wifey cannot taste test every tray. I know, dude. She's just got to put her signature on there is all. She's getting the stamp of approval. Like, she's the equivalent of, like... It's not a jester, dude. That's the guy that does little tricks in front of the king. What is the role of the guy that every time a king would eat, he's got to be like, Saya... I must take a bite of every... I must taste the chicken. I must drink your wine. Just to make sure it's not poison. Like, they must have had a job description for that guy, right? You've seen 5 of my streams? Man, didn't know you were following for a year. We do a little bit of self-roasting here on this channel. That was a diss at myself. The joke is that I rarely stream in this era of my life. So that's... I don't know if you got on to that. Yeah, they called that man dead. Oh, that's really funny. Come on, they had to have, like, somebody look it up. Somebody open another tab and be like, what the hell? It would have been funny if maybe there was no job description for that guy and it was literally just, like, some king, some guy that was, like, in the king's inner circle that routinely just had to, like, put their life on the line. Could you imagine my ass is like, if I was alive in the medieval ages and a king was like, I need you to taste test everything that enters my, my cuisine, and I'm like, yes, sire, and he gets some new wine from Ireland, and I'm like, sir, you never know, maybe the Irish aren't proud of our taxation efforts on them, let me take a sip of that wine. And he's like, you know what, you're right, I can't believe I almost risked it. And he gives me the glass, and shit is half full, and I'm treating it like a Trader Joe's wine where I'm like, goop, 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 goop. Sir, I am still alive. I believe it's safe. And he's like, you piece of shit. Like, that was the whole bottle. Like, there's nothing. Of course it's safe, man. Oh, is it the cupbearer? Google says they were called the food taster. Oh, of course. Why didn't we think of that? Duh. The hell, man? Yeah, likely thing for a food taster to be. Cupbearer being the guy to like sample all the food and wine, I don't know. I don't think that's a part of my job description, buddy. Does that come with a raise? I'm supposed to give you like tasty drinks, dude. This is a Chardonnay. I don't have to put my life on the line. The hell? That's the type of job that Saul Goodman would have a field day with. He keeps looking behind him and it's freaking me out, man. Like, what are you what are you seeing back there? Can you fill me in? Should I be worried too? Should I be looking back there? Dude, he's doing it again. What the hell? All right, let's get into cats and chat, because honestly, man, we're like 40 minutes into the stream. We for sure have not had a single discernible topic. I guess the cupbearer thing counts, right? I've been listening to a great amount of albums lately, I have to say. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I think a part of that does come vicariously. Like when I'm working the shop, there are regulars, and you know, you're seeing like 200 people a day in passing. And hopefully the goal is to chat up 1/4 of them and leave with something different about the day. Compliment a cat. You can wait until I'm done talking about albums. How about that? So I remember, like, you know, I have this one regular that you get a feel for a regular, and, you know, the guy with the MCR tattoo, probably not going to be the guy I talk to in great detail about, like, the latest Jane Remover drop or something, right? But there was another guy that I got the feel that me and him were very like-minded. He's been asking me to check out, like, Magdalena Bay's, like, one of their first albums. But I don't remember which one. Like, it's been over the course of months that he's like, did you hear the album yet? And I'm like, oh, I've been meaning to get to that. And I keep asking him, which album is it again? And he's like, it's this one. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it tonight. And then I got home actually today after my shift, and I looked up Magdalena Bay. There's like 7 damn albums, and I still don't know what it is. So I totally accept it. I just got to listen to the full discography. Like, that's the only way out of that situation. That way, next time he's like, did you hear the album? I can be like, brother, I heard all of them. He's gonna think like, what the hell? Dude, I should take the bit a little bit further, and I like, you know, that meme of the guy that like was returning books at the library every day, but every time he like came back, he made his head like a little bit bigger. Please, somebody tell me you guys know what I'm talking about. I should do that. Like the day after I listen to all the albums, I'm just gonna like have a Megamind situation up top, and he's like, hey, did you hear the album? Whoa. And he's like, yes, I've done more than hear the album, Thomas. I've heard every album known to mankind. I've heard of albums that that have no recorded context within your historical textbook. Oh, dude, you know, okay, I have to say this. Another regular, oh, please don't leave. What? He's like, this is too much food. Waiter, my steak is too juicy? What? Dude, I was trying to quote the waiter, my steak is too juicy, my water too cold. But I don't even know what kind of word flop I had, man. That's one for the ages, I think. Waiter, this steak is way too juicy for me. Kind of wordplay that I don't entirely know what Jersey means, and I'm so scared it's gonna have like racial context, man. I don't want anybody to look up the Urban Dictionary definition of that, man. In my head, I just made it up, and I'm the first guy to ever say it. I have another regular, and like, dude, this regular is like bald, glasses, stubble, probably mid to late 30s, super young voice. I show up with I have a t-shirt that I've wanted for forever. It's a Joyce Manor t-shirt that has Sailor Moon on it, right? And it's been banned because of obvious copyright reasons, right? Oh, there he goes, looking behind him, man. What do you see? Dude, this in his head, he's like playing Phasmophobia, man, and the kitchen counter just keeps knocking over glass. Poor guy. But yeah, anyways, this guy was able to like clock, like, oh shit, you got a Joyce Manor shirt. And I was like low-key thinking, I think he started with like, oh, I like your shirt. And he's like, in my head, I was thinking, oh, he must really like Sailor Moon. And I think I said something along those lines, and he said, no, dude, Joyce Manor. I love Joyce Manor. I'm like, what the hell? He's based. So he came in recently, and I asked him, like, hey, man, like, he's one of those regulars that isn't like once a week. It's like once every month, like averaging a 1 sighting a month, I'm going to say. And I straight up asked him, like, hey, Brother Bear, what's been on your music radar? And he came in with his girl, so I don't know if this was like performative mail or what. Like, he didn't go far, and he didn't order a matcha at the register and say, I've been listening to a lot of Claro, but he said, oh, you know who I've been checking out? Somber. And I'm like, who the hell is Somber, man? I've literally never heard of that name even in passing, you know, and I like, my whole gig is online. I feel like I would have been in tune to that. You know, that's why I ask about music all the time, because no matter what, there's a sense of familiarity with like 90% of the names that get tossed around. So I look up Somber, and just from the Spotify profile picture alone, I realized, holy shit, this is the guy that they invented like last week that is like on my timeline, and they're saying like, where did this guy come from? Like, there's no way this has been an artist for like longer than 4 days, and they're convincing you he has like 800 million plays, but at the same time there's a guy that's like right in front of me that is actively saying, dude, I love him. So he, like, it's kind of that industry plant feeling. But I feel like if there's a person that is literally a fan directly ahead of me, is that an industry plant? Like, I'm not saying industry plants can't be good, and I'm not saying Somber's good. That's not where I'm going. I haven't really listened to him. Maybe I give him a better chance, but like, it is a little bit weird of a feeling when like all of a sudden someone you've never heard of is on your timeline, and it's like Somber's reaction to seeing this K-pop group in front of him, and it's like, oh my god, he's getting all giddy, and it's like, what the hell? I don't even know who either of these people are. I don't know how you expect me to like be in the know, and I'm usually like, this is my thing, I'm usually in the know. You can't tell me like, oh, I'm supposed to know either of these people. It's just a weird feeling, man. Oh, I see why he's not happy, because the unneutered black male cat that I've been looking for forever now is actually in the back there. Maybe I can see if that cat will come out as I toss trash. I can't imagine me and him are such close friends that he would come out while I'm talking about Somber. Like, if he was gonna put trust in me, maybe now is not the time. Like, not a good topic for him to trust us on. Damn, bros. Okay, I thought he was gonna hang out a little bit longer. You want to clean this since you've been following me like all day? That's for you. Yeah, make that shit nice and new. Was the cat handsome, dude? I didn't really get a good look. Can we do a poll? Cat handsome, yes or no? Positive, Kurt, up to you. Think you still got those mod privileges? I'll let you run that. It just ends up being like that meme of the guy that's like, who want me? 100% no. Was I talking about anything important, by the way? I get scared asking you that because, you know, 90 times out of 10, you guys are gonna be like, no, bro. I do think it's nip time. Let's start out with the pepper. I do want to highlight Wolfie being in this bed of like palms though. Kind of a vibe. I would like to enjoy it in peace, if possible. Not possible. Well, I tried, buddy. He was probably just napping, and then all of a sudden I brought a living alarm clock with me, and he's like, well, there goes my Saturday, man. It's like Kingdom Hearts, you know? He's like, my summer vacation is over.
Looks like my summer vacation is over.
The thing about Yapper, though, I don't think I'm gonna give Yapper a toy, because I was here recording yesterday, and he doesn't really do anything. Like, if he has a skill tree, he put all of his stats into harassing other cats, and 0% of them into, like, playing with the actual toys. Like, he loves Nip enough for him to circle the damn thing like a shark. Oh, I was gonna put that on the floor, friend. Oh, there's been so many moments in my life where, like, my heart skipped a beat. I think that was, like, the biggest one out of all of them. But she's very talkative, very fun. Not that this guy isn't fun. Oh, he's fun in a hazardous kind of way, which I think is better for the viewing experience rather than the streaming experience. Please don't attack me. Oh, the Yapper has showed mercy today. I'm going to get Wolfie now, and I'm gonna see if I could give him Nip on this bed of palms. Oh, there's not even Nip on that, my good sir. I'm not gonna stop him. Jin, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Whoa. What the hell? I did nothing. Like, this is him, like, on his own accord. I've done nothing to influence his behavior. No narcotics or substances involved whatsoever. I'm very excited to see a drugged out Wolfie. Maybe this is like his domain, you know? Like, this is where he feels the most comfy. Oh yeah, that's hitting the spot. Tuxies are always up to something, you know, usually, but I feel like most of the tuxies that are out here Pretty good, bro. We literally have one called Good Girl. And then we have one called Bad Girl, another tuxedo. So honestly, I have no opinion of tuxes. With the two I provided, I feel like I have a pretty neutral point of view. One is good, the other's bad. We live in a constant yin-yang of tabbies, which is also black and white. Philosophically speaking, pretty awesome. By the way, today is like a crazy... He's like cupping the toy. He was cupping the toy. Today's actually like the same as yesterday. I was recording TikToks yesterday and I had to stop early because mosquitoes were like that bad. Today is the same, man. Oh my god, I'm literally swatting flies as I do this. Whoa! Dude, he's holding it again, yes. Life is worth living, man. We all made it this far to watch like a stray cat in Florida just kind of fondle a pepper toy and then lick his feet. Can I pet you doing all this? That was a fun reaction. And now he's back. I think I caught him off guard. That's on me, bro. That's on me. Yeah, I know. Working on myself. I don't know. The palms are freaking me out. Could you imagine like a hand just... I didn't mean to freak you out. Now I put that image in your head. My fault. We're gonna see like he never revisits this area again. I'm kidding. I think he's gonna love this area because now he's like, dude, I get nip here. Little bit more nip on the toy. I am not the toy, friend. But if you want to sniff that, you absolutely... He was thinking about... What is... Where are we, bro? Are we cool? Pepper toy. He can't even move. What if he's stuck here? Whoa. All right, man. I have a timer on this, bro. I love this. This is great footage, but also I'm like... There's more mosquitoes emanating from the palms than anywhere else in this damn nursery, bro. I'm looking at my right arm, and I can barely see skin. A new Discord announcement a week from now. Hey, guys, I've contracted West Nile. Streams are going to be put on pause for a little bit. Gonna focus on my health. Don't know how this could have happened. Oh, my God. That's a dead one on my arm. I hope it's a dead one. If it's not a dead one, she's got 30 seconds before he is. All right, let's get little toys out there. Also, you want to see some fun shit? I'm not going to say anything, but Yapper's on top of it. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just pray to a God that I don't believe in. What am I supposed to do when I'm all choked up and you're okay? I'm falling to pieces. Yeah. I'm falling to pieces. Buddy, this is not a duo. Me, when the streamer's like, I have to leave this area because the mosquito infestation around these palms is so bad. I'm tapping it with the same, like, speed that those guys tap those deep conspiracy memes. Oh, now he's tapping me back. Whoa. He outplayed me. Oh. Whoa. Jesus, did you see him sneeze into the nip and then, like, it all erupt everywhere? That was pretty cool. Hi, Wolfie. You are kind of my favorite to do nip content with, but I haven't really shown the same love to Redacted here. I know you got a little bit excited, and I don't know why, because you've been given nip probably twice already. Whoa, that was a little too quick. What the hell? He's going for the record. New world record speed run nip toy. That was a solid 3 seconds before we got the roll in. I think we just witnessed history. I don't think anybody's gonna get quicker than that. He's still kicking it too. He's like loading. It's not enough to just win gold. You gotta let him know. Well done, buddy. I will be taking that and we'll do a little reset. What the hell? What is happening? He just freaked him the hell out. He was... Could you imagine being high and your op comes from above you from like a pile of logs and it's just like there? That would be the scariest shit. Oh man, I'm losing it, bro. That is so good. I'm going to maybe go a different way. I just spilled so much nip, dude. That's not good. That's so not good. Let's see how much of this we could recycle. And then the rest is just gonna be a pleasant surprise for somebody. Hey, pal. Oopsie. there seems to be something in the dirt here. Now, poor Redacted has no idea that he's sitting by like a big red marked X, you know? Oh, shit. They're gonna be rolling right next to each other, man. Oh, shit. What? Oh, my God. Oh, dude, holy shit, man. This is so good. This is awesome. He's still at it. You don't understand how much of the log, look at how much of the log he's resting his head on. I don't want to disrupt your flow. You clearly are working on something here, man. Don't mind me. When you get a pillow from Temu, man, that must be uncomfortable as shit, dude. Whoa. He's rubbing on it. I know I can improve your experience. Oh! Dude. My baka life, man. I can't even put nip back. It's just leaves that I'm picking up, dude. This is way worse than last time. Hey, somebody's having fun, though. It's me? Whoa, whoa, what the? He's protecting his rock. No way, chill. Look. Peace offering. Oh, I know he's gonna have a field day with that if Yapper just departs. I'm like throwing nip at Yapper's direction. Yapper, oh, there was a leaf attached to that one and I think I freaked him out just a little. Leaf attached to that one too. I should pay more attention. Here, take this lid and play with it over there. What the hell? Opposite direction, dude. Okay, we have 30 seconds for you to do funny things on this rock before... What the hell? What? Please, man, I'm doing something, bro. Come back in like 5 minutes. Wolfie, ignore him. Wolfie, look at me, bro. There's nothing there. Please, just come back to the rock. We need you, man. Dude, the vibes are gone forever. Personally, this guy's probably not helping. All right, well, I'm just saying if I leave and I come back and you're playing with the nip, I'll be happy. I would like my lid back, bro. Hey. Thank you. Feel like there was another universe where that could have been way worse. Dude, this guy keeps following me. What? Goddamn super fan over there. Oh, we're missing out on asphalt content. Dude, please leave me alone. You've had that. This guy's had so much nip just so he doesn't get violent. It's like the equivalent of like a Charlie Sheen focused stream, dude. What are you doing? Bro, can I pick you up? Are we that level of friends? Because if we can, I'm picking you up and I'm putting you in a different state. Hey. Okay. Oh, he turned on me pretty quick. Hey. Oh man, he's onto my antics. I don't want to contract rabies on stream. Maybe not today. Let's just pick up Yapper and put him somewhere else. Hey. All right, that's his toy. You're not gonna hurt him. You're going to the far lands where the background of the stream no longer generates. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't pick him up, but I can like guide him. Oh, mosquitoes. The ultimate weapon against me. All right, let's just hide him behind this leaf and then we're good. Oh shit, he's getting around it. New plan, compliment Yapper. Not enough channel points in the world, buddy. I don't even think gifted subs or donations would give it. We're missing it. He's playing with the toy. Come on, man. Hit another pose. We did this for you. We made the bad cat go away. We made your bully go away. Now he's coming back. I know. Damn it. Yapper's here. Now the vibes are like fucked up. It's so bad. He literally was like juggling the toy. He had it like in the air when I turned around. And now he's just frozen. It's like they're doing the T-Rex strategy to him where like, if I don't move, he can't see me. And the other thing is, Wolfie's on the rock. Yeah, now border relations between the cats are like forever ruined, man. I'm like, I can't step out. It's about to be an invasion, dude. I gotta make sure my guy isn't harassed. By the way, no more nip for Yapper, bro. I gave him like 4 piles just so he would like be far away and not harass the cats anymore, and he's like asking for a 5th, man. Like at some point we really gotta ask the streamer, like, how much is he gonna fund like Yapper's nip habits, bro. I hope you and the kitties are good. I am being eaten up by mosquitoes, and Yapper is like holding me and the other cats hostage, but it's a pretty normal Saturday stream, like with those 2 factors included, if you think about it. Hey, bud. Damn, we're not really gonna get clips though. Well, I mean, we got some earlier. Whoa, take it back. Good old Asphalt, man. Always right where we need him. Oh, look at that face too. He knows he's stardom. You're gonna be the next big thing, kid. You think the orange like helps them? Oh, that was like a magnet, dude. He like rolled into it. Dude, how am I not gonna pet your stomach, bro? Can't be mad at me if it's the toy. Oh, he scooped it out of my hand. Dude, that was like actually real swat. Play of the game. All right, man. Is that enough nip? Are we good on nip? I don't know. You know, 5 years later, I still have no idea if like we should give nip to unneutered cats, because like I don't want to encourage unneutered cats and their participation in cat colonies. But I could just TNR him hopefully soon. That would be a fun stream. And I guess we know nothing about him. You know, I remember when Yapper showed up and he was a neutered, and then I neutered him and then everything went bad. And now I'm like, I gotta get a cat sanctuary so I can stream far away, like several counties away from that cat. We haven't formally met. My name is Robert Apoinsetta Nolan, named after Chris Nolan, the guy who invented movies. It seems like you're gonna hang out here, so I'm gonna leave a little nip pile for you. Yeah, that's some cool footage. I'm going to go on a limb and say he likes the nip. I'm gonna give him a toy, but a toy that's unique to him, because if the other cats smell his scent on it, I don't think they're gonna fuck with it, you know? So here's this. Oh my God, mosquitoes everywhere. I'm out of here. What the hell, man? Have you not had food? Let good girl have a bite. I'll feed you again. What the hell is that? Oh, dude, if he comes out and gets my tray. Good girl, you gotta eat quick. You guys saw the raccoon before me? What the hell? It's either you guys are very hyper aware or I got the perception of a slug. Trash pandas start jacking my shit. Oh my God, he's coming closer. Nobody freak out. I don't think he's gonna jump us. Oh, okay. I don't know how good girl's gonna feel with like a whole ass dude back there. All right, do you want me to like feed you somewhere else? This probably isn't like great for you. Oh, all right, good girl. There's a tray over here. Starting to realize that one of these 2 grub hubs are gonna, yeah. Oh, look at that. The raccoon has a Lay's bag.
Yeah.
What the hell? He just took a potato chip out of the bag.
Yeah.
Whoa, who the hell is that? Oh, I don't want to freak him out too much. My laughter was enough to dispose him. You know that meme of like the hands being raised and it's a bunch of like hands of color, and then there's like one super white hand and it's like someone's pointing it out and they're like, who the hell is that? I was saying earlier, I don't know if this is still relevant to the topics. We've gone so many different routes, man. Oh, okay. Top right. Who the hell is that? Obviously the cats, this is rest for them, but my man Redacted here, he's ready to get back to work. He's been holding on to this rake, waiting for me to leave for what seems like an hour, and this guy has a big job of harassing pedestrians on the sidewalk just beyond the fences here, and I gotta let him get back to that. He thinks he's getting more nip, which is like insane to me, dude. Like actually. Definitely see you guys Saturday. Rain or shine, like today we had a little sprinkle, right? It didn't stop me. Do your worst, rain. What can you do? Get struck by lightning? Actually, no, I gotta stop manifesting that, because then a damn hurricane is gonna pop up in our radar, and then I'm gonna be like, guys, can't stream. Hurricane Eugene is kicking our ass. I don't want to do that, man. Stream, holy shit, Ella. Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Like, holy shit, super appreciated. Goes a long way. Actually, I'm already looking at I still see him too. Great for him to be here. I wish I had my zoom, but I'm going to go ahead. Right where my finger is, I'm painting the picture of an all-black cat who has big, fat cheeks, like front cheeks, it could be packing in the back as well. You guys got a better view of that when he was walking away, not me. But he's got to get neutered, and things like that help a long way, especially with how big the goals are. I'm probably going to post a lot on other platforms, get back into the swing of things, and have the streams be constant. But if you want more cat content, you guys know where to find me: YouTube, TikTok.